What's up, foodie lovers? It's me, Michigan Foodie Girl, and I'm back with another garden video for you guys. Today we are planting garlic. I'm so excited about it. I love garlic. I put garlic on everything. So I wanted to try to grow it myself. I tried to grow it over the spring and it did not turn out as well as I would have liked it to, but I'm gonna give it another try. I've been doing a little bit of research, watching videos, and taking advice from other people. I actually went to a garlic festival in Detroit with this gardening group called Keep Growing Detroit, and it's basically like a urban gardeners resource program, and they have greenhouses and resources all over the city of Detroit for people who participate in this program. Like, you can go pick up compost, you can borrow tools, like you can rent out tools from them. They have different classes you can take on, all different kind of classes you can take on gardening, preserving food, and how to cook the food that you that you grew, so it doesn't go to waste or whatever. So when I went to the garlic festival, they also had it where you could, if you're part of the program, you could pick up your garlic seeds. So I got to pick up my garlic seeds. These are called Motown, and they are a hardneck variety, which I thought this was kind of cool. I got a lot more hardnecks than I thought I had. So yeah, this one I got from M.I. Gardener. Actually, all of these that are in this box I got from M.I. Gardener. This is the only one I got from the resource program. So this one is a soft neck variety, and it's called Kettle River Garlic. It's a soft neck. This one is called the Chestnut Red Purple Stripe, and it is a hardneck variety as well. And it's only one bulb. You only really need one bulb because I'll show you in a minute what I'm getting ready to do. I'm going to show you guys what I've learned. I'm not an expert at this thing. I'm still learning. So I guess you could say we're learning together. This one is a hardneck variety, and it's called German Extra Hardy. And last but not least, this is Enchilalium. I hope I'm saying this right. I'm probably butchering this name. Enchilalium red garlic is a soft neck variety. So I'm just trying different varieties and see which ones I like. So I was a little worried that I was late planting this garlic, but a gentleman at Keep Growing Detroit Garlic Festival told me that as long as I get it in before the end of November, or he really said November 15th. He said he doesn't like to give out dates because that does not determine when you should plant things, and neither does the weather. So he said, but what he was saying, that if you get it in before November, you should be fine. And he said it takes about 9 months for garlic to mature, and for you to get that beautiful bulb that you see here. So yeah, I tried to grow it in spring. I was not very successful. I'm giving it another try. I didn't know as much as I do now. I've been watching videos and asking advice from other people on what I should do. So, they say that garlic can pretty much grow in any type of soil as long as it's not compacted. So this is just compost, and I put Trifecta Plus in here. I added chicken manure, and I put these I amended the soil about 2 weeks ago before I even planted this garlic. And what else did I put in here? Chicken manure, a Trifecta Plus. I put bone meal in here. What else? I think that's it. Bone meal, Trifecta Plus, and compost. Oh, and sulfur to control the acidity in the soil. Just so the garlic doesn't start breaking down or anything, like how vegetables and wood and leaves break down in the compost bin. So yeah, that was something I learned from M.I. Gardener. You can go check. I can link that video if you guys are interested in any of those videos. Let me know, and I'll link other people's videos in my video. So because we're all learning, and I think good information should not be held back. It should be shared. So, and M.I. Gardener has some great information on his channel. Very educational. Anyway, so I also was told that garlic should be planted 4 to 6 inches apart from each other, and I measured the top of this cup, and it is exactly 4 inches. So I'm gonna try to use this to gauge how I'm planting the garlic. So, all right, let's move on to planting. So I've already got my sticks made to mark the spot, because I don't just want to plant them any old where. I want to remember exactly where I planted each variety. So we're going to do 4 rows. We're going to try to get 4 rows. And I'm going to try to space them out using the cup. So we'll see how this goes. So I'm just making little indents in the soil so I can remember my little marks. And that might be too close to the edge because we're only doing 4 rows. So we'll see how it goes. I'm just trying this out. So you gotta break the garlic down. They say it's best to keep the small pieces and eat them and just plant the bigger ones. So we're gonna start with Motown. I'm gonna put this right here. Actually, I'm gonna put it right here. Put that right there so I know. This is where the Motown row begins. So you wanna keep the paper wrapping on each clove. You do not wanna take the paper wrapping off. That's what I was told. So gotta kind of loosen it up. This hard neck is really hard. Jesus. Lord, come on out of there, garlic. I might have to use my hands. There we go. So you want to keep the bigger pieces. The small ones, you can just keep those and use them in cooking. Like this one's kind of small. This garlic is edible. That's a good one too. You want to keep the husk on it when you plant it. So you want to plant it 2 inches deep. I use my finger to kind of gauge it. So you just poke a hole in it and just set it with the flat part down and the spiky part facing up. Just want to stick it in there like that, 2 inches deep. These are kind of small. I'm gonna probably keep those for cooking. 2 inches deep. Put that in there. And I'm like, to about here is where I'm going with my finger. what? That name stumps me. Let's see how many is in here. These have been surprisingly big. Oh, this one has a lot. Much smaller than the one I just planted, which is the German extra hardy. Yeah. Okay, so we'll keep the spacing the same. Leaving the husk on. Have to leave the husk on and protect it. I think I keep saying that to remind myself. Don't take it off, because when you peel garlic, like, you naturally want to take the husk off. So I know I do anyway. I don't know about nobody else. I planted corn in this bed before, so. All right. Now we can cover everything up. I guess it don't matter, my hands are already dirty. And I'm just lightly covering them up with dirt. And throw some more compost on top. All these big chunks back in the compost bed. You want to break up the dirt. Big old chunks. This stuff isn't fully composted, so we're going to throw that back in the compost box. Spread it out. So now the garlic is planted. I'm going to put some straw hay on top of it to protect it even more from the elements. In Michigan, it gets cold really, really fast, so you just never know. And it's supposed to rain, so it actually is supposed to rain tonight. I'm going to water it a little bit before I put the hay on it, and then I'm going to cover it with bird netting to keep the cats, the groundhogs, and the squirrels out from digging up my bed. Because once I put that hay down, they're going to want to dig in it. I don't know what it is with animals and hay, but they like to dig in it. And squirrels like to hide things because they're trying to prepare for the winter. So they'll have little snacks and nuts to come back. Because you see that big old tree behind us? Yeah, that's that horrible, deadly black walnut tree that actually will kill all my plants if they were in ground. That's why I have all these raised beds. Oh, I'm gonna have to give you guys a little tour of what's going on back here. Somewhat of a fall garden. I've never done this before. This is my first time, so I'm just kind of experimenting with things and, see how far I can get through the winter with growing vegetables. So we'll see. So they say garlic is the plant that you don't have to do too much to. Like after I water this and put hay on it, then that's all she wrote until the springtime. That's what I'm told. So I got this big old bale of hay from a farm shop in what was it? Somewhere out in Armada, Michigan. I think it's Armada, Michigan. We were out there at a Blake's cider mill, and we passed by, and they were like $3 a bale. So I couldn't pass that up, especially when Randall's was selling them for $7.99 a bale. So I'm just going to pull some of this apart and just throw hay on it. I think you're supposed to put like 2 to 4 inches, I believe, of hay. Maybe 2 inches. So this is the bird netting that I'm going to use to protect the bed from the animals. It's just a plastic little netting. You can get it from Walmart, you can get it from Menards, you can get it from Home Depot, just about anywhere, I guess. Any gardening store probably sell it, but I got this from Walmart. Yep. So I just literally put it from corner to corner on the beds. It does get tangled up, so I gotta figure out which end is what. I just start with a corner and go from there. And these beds are wooden, so they kind of really get stuck to the edges. That's what I needed to do. literally taking it from corner to corner. Getting it locked on to the edges of the wood. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's literally locked on to the edge of the wood. So when the wind blows, this isn't going anywhere. I've been using it all summer and it's been doing great. It really keeps the squirrels out. It's been keeping the cats out. I actually think the bird netting works way better than the forks that I was using before to keep the animals out of bed. I was sticking the forks with the handle down in the ground and the fork side up. So if they touch it, you know, it'll deter them away to poke them and they won't want to bother it anymore. But the bird netting works even better. So haven't had any problems since I've been using the bird netting. All right, guys, thanks for hanging out with me. I'm gonna try to do more videos. Probably not too many more garden videos. I'll do an update on the garden that I have growing, like the winter garden, to see, like I'll give you guys an update on what's going on with the plants that I have under the row covers. Did they survive? Are we going to be eating salad greens all winter and turnips and beets? We shall see. And we won't be having an update on this garlic until spring. So that's when those start popping up. The garlic will pop up when you see the tulips pop up. So yeah. All right, you guys have a wonderful day. Until next time, blessings, peace.